Hello everybody, today I want to do a quick video on a collection that I have. Now, it's not as massive as my other collections because I have a lot more Atari and N64 games in my collection when it comes to my retro stuff than when it comes to like Nintendo Game Boy, because my Atari collection has become pretty huge. I got like probably 15-20 games in my Atari collection. N64, I probably have maybe 13 or something games, but this is going to be my Game Boy collection, because that's going to be the title of the video, so you're already going to know. So in my box right here, my special box, filled with stuff I enjoy, I have my, first thing you're going to see is my Clippers San Diego beanie. I am a Clippers basketball fan. I got a Lou Williams called Sweet Lou doing his thing. So I am a Clippers fan, just so everyone knows. But anyway, I got my Nintendo Game Boy, which is going to be the main, the main video thing. But I also have a Nintendo Game & Watch, as you can see in this box as well. But this is my Nintendo Game Boy collection. Now, I used to have Tetris, I used to have Pokemon, but I actually sold my Game Boy Advance a long time ago. So when I got back into Game Boy, I picked up the original Game Boy on Amazon, and this thing was reconditioned. So it's basically in mint condition, and it works really well. But I just want to show off my games that I have right now. So I got Uno for Nintendo Game Boy. I have the game Space Invaders for Nintendo Game Boy. Obviously, everybody has to have the game Pac-Man, freaking retro, man. And I got the game Solo Striker, which this is actually a really great game. My favorite games in my collection, by far, have to be Uno, Solo Striker, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So my actual Game Boy system, I have Ninja Turtles, which is a pretty great game. But yeah, this is my Nintendo Game Boy collection. It's not as massive as my other collections that I have, because I have a big old, collection of stuff when it comes to the N64, when it comes to the the Atari. I probably have more PS2 games than I do Nintendo Game Boy. But these are the games I do have. I haven't really been collecting too much Game Boy because I haven't really been honestly playing too much of it. But every once in a while, I do like to play this console. And funny thing is, I'm not really a huge fan of yellow. I actually wanted to get a black Nintendo Game Boy, but this one was in really good shape, so I got this one instead. And it's yellow, could be for Pac-Man, so that's kind of how I see it. But anyway, yeah, this is my collection. Got my original Nintendo Game Boy, my games, and it's pretty good. The reason why I went with the original Game Boy and not an Advance or SP is because I never actually had one of these, and I actually really like the original Game Boy. I like the brick shape and design it has. I like how big it is. It's actually very comfortable to hold. And honestly, even though it has a pukey green screen, it's a solid device, and nothing's really going to go wrong with it. I mean, I've never had an issue with the Game Boy in my entire life. So these things are really well-made consoles, and maybe one day I will start getting more games for it, but as of right now, this is my collection. But anyway, I'm in the videos, hope everyone enjoys. Comment down below what you think about my little Game Boy collection I have so far, and tell me what is your favorite Game Boy game, or if you ever played a Nintendo Game Boy. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good day or night, and peace out. Oh yeah, Nintendo Game Boy.